for my personal self, it was all like relationship wise.
Yeah.
And then now I feel like I'm super successful for myself, and I am getting married to somebody completely different that's amazing and treats me way better. So it's like, I think my 18-year-old self was more focused on my relationships with other people, and my 24-year-old self is more focused on my own personal goals and my own personal success.
And plus, when I was 18, y'all know this, I was 100 pounds heavier. So
I know, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You look good.
Have you not seen my pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, they so heavy, you pull them up on your phone, your phone might break. Oh my God.
We're not going to
I
do
like
this.
that you have so much confidence.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Yes.
Yeah, I deal with teenagers all day. They'll talk about you bad. You got to be ready.
Please be nice to students of
Oh,
Dixon
no, I
County.
am. I freaking love my students. Shout out to Creekwood High School, Dixon County School
I asked them to
District.
be nice to you.
Yeah, y'all be nice to me.
Be nice to Keelan, or he'll fail you.
So as we're getting wrapped up, I guess the last thing I would say, we talked about like what we say to ourselves, like goal setting, action planning. What is something that you've gotten out of the goals that you've set from the time you were 18 till now, and how does it make you feel when you look at your life?
Confidence. Bro. Just knowing what I want and going for those things. I might not follow each specific step of a SMART goal, but knowing the goal that I want and just going for it, it just gave me confidence to know that I can do it.
Awesome.
I would say, confidence too. And I feel like I'm better with people now. Like I'm more confident in myself, so that way when I do talk to people, like when we were eating lunch yesterday and I was like telling everybody about the coffee shop and the and the podcast, I was like,
in the plug.
do all these things, because I feel confident in like doing that and like telling a random stranger about stuff I want them to do. I want them to invest in me.
Yeah.
And I want you to watch my podcast or listen to my podcast so we can get some downloads. Like, you know what I mean? I think I'm more confident. I'm definitely more confident in my own personal self, which is why I think
It makes it easier.
before, when I was 18, I'm focusing on like others and others' relationships with me. Now I'm focusing more on me, where I can be like, tell a random stranger about the podcast or something.
Teresa?
I think I've found a lot more like purpose and direction from the goals I've set. Like when I've realized that I've accomplished something, it kind of gives me the inspiration to go after other things that I want. Although like how Erica talked about, what you plan for yourself is not always going to work out. Just from accomplishing those goals, I feel like I have a direction that I'm going in. I feel like I have a purpose. And that I'm living a life that I want to live, that is mine.
Talk about it.
Yes.
Instead of someone else's, and feeling like I'm being controlled and told how to live my life. So just kind of like, I like that I feel more like I'm stepping into adulthood and I'm ready, and I'm not kind of like, even though sometimes I am like,
That's
but
everybody.
yeah, just direction. And purpose. That's been like the best thing and the best feeling in the whole entire world.
Love it.
I love that.
Love it, love it, love it.
All right, everyone. Well, we are signing off. Thank you so much for listening to Making Sense, the podcast. You guys have done such a great job. Make sure to tell us about your goals, and if there's anything that you use for goal setting or any accomplishments that you've had, we'd love to hear about it. Follow us on Facebook at Making Sense, the podcast, and go to our webpage. Bye.
Like us on Facebook, Making Sense, the podcast. It only makes sense to subscribe on your favorite platform.